I don't understand how some people get interviewed in the US and some have to go back to their home country. Well, it depends on your process, right? So there are some people who would have entered without being inspected. Or say, let's say you enter through the border, right? Some people who enter through the border, they are actually inspected and they're paroled in, and then others are not. And say, for example, you came in through the border, you were not inspected, you did not get a paper that says you were paroled, and you got married to a US citizen, your interview will be held outside of the country because you have no proof of legal entry. Now, another person would have come in through the same way you came in, but they were paroled in. And because they were paroled in, they also got married to a United States citizen, and then they are able to do their processes here because they're able to show their parole and argue that it is a good form of entry or a good entry. And then there are those persons who are super lucky because they also came into the border, for example, and then they met the love of their life who is active military or retired military, and then their spouse is able to petition for a parole in place, which is basically a waiver, waiving their bad entry and kind of giving them a 994, and that then allows them to stay here and process, right? So they'll do their interviews here. Then you may find those who came in too, also through the border, and they came in, they meet the love of their life, they got married, and then things start going awry in the relationship, and then there's some sort of abuse and sometimes violence and stuff, and they might able to file VAWA petitions, and when they do that, then their bad entry is waived.